2:30. It feels like I've been at it for hours. Meant to be a holiday, resting. Yeah, it's a Hornet heat shields on my spare silencers. And like I said, maybe I'll put them on next spring. No point putting them on for winter. Middle of September. But now the heat wave has eased off. Had a delivery this morning. 6 square flags, 17.5 inch square, 3 bags of builder's sand, 1 bag of cement, delivery £3, £45.50. Yes, that's where a lot of money's gone. I've been spending a lot in the past 2 weeks. Some unnecessary rubbish. I've got a full set now of old pre-decimal coins, all 1964, my birthday. I had an halfpenny because when my grandma moved out, she left a jar full of old coins. And I thought, see how much they are on eBay, and the peanuts, half crown for £1.99, 1964, and threatened me a bit with the portcullis on. And when I was in Clitheroe, on that booze up with my mate Clive, I went into a key cutting shop. I said, do you sell them little split ring? Yeah, you can have a bag of 100 for £5. So I've been making key rings. I got my mum some as well, 1938. What else? Lights run the kitchen unit, which I'll get around to fitting. Very fiddly, trying to screw upwards and behind. So I'll leave until I finish the job I'm doing now. I'll show you in a minute. Little blue fan. Yes, blue. From Pound Shop. A frame I'm going to paint and maybe put a Beatles picture in. I mentioned these to Derek. Tesco is selling these lovely royal blue hand towels, ideal for mopping your bike down when it gets soaked. I'm going to offer Derek this other one, but he says no, he had a nasty experience. We used to tuck a microfiber cloth behind his fairing, and suddenly it wafted with the high speed, wafted into his helmet. I've got cement on my boots today. I think it's dry. I can always hoover up. I'll just show you a couple of other items. Salvador Dali, the Perpetuation of Time, I think it's called. A painting. They also had a Roman numerals one. I was disappointed. It's shown shiny gold on the eBay ad in China, and it's obviously been sprayed. But on the actual Salvador Dali painting, it is actually normal numbers. Very nice candlestick, silver plated, made in England, from the charity shop, tenner for a pair. Anything else? I got 3 of them clocks. I'm going to show you that here. It was to amuse my mate Clive. I got it out of me. I said, isn't this here? He said, what? I said, this here. And I've got it out of my pocket. You see, this here. Silicone here. Yes. And something arrived yesterday, which is very useful, although I noticed when I cleaned all the moss off this plastic lean-to roof, and it's from Ultraframe, Ultralight it's called, but you don't do it in clear. But I've had to put a patch on. I'm looking at QVC. Yeah, I found a lump on me. I'm looking at QVC on telling for £35 plus a £5 port, a 3 metre extendable broom which you can blast water through after connect it to a hose pipe. And I was about to jot the details down. I thought, hang on, QVC is renowned for being expensive. Once got one of them painting things, a roller filled with paint from QVC, then saw it for half price on a market stall. So I looked on eBay and it turns out Draper make one. So I got one and it arrived yesterday, and I was cleaning my roof and there was a bloody hole. Luckily these panels are three ply, you know, top, bottom and the middle. Top, middle and bottom. And when them builders were chiselling away, a piece must have dropped down and crunched. It's fragile. Luckily I had some flash band left when I was doing my bike shelter, so I've been up in next door's yard yesterday and patched it up. Yeah, but this is marvellous. This was $24.99 with free post, and it does say Draper, avoid power lines. Yeah, so because I'm off work, I thought I'd catch up on a few jobs, and someone suggested, I forgot when or who, they said you could extend the work area when you're working on your bike by levelling this off and just take a few inches off the bottom of the door. But yes, good idea. Why have I not thought of that in all the years I've been living here? But I've just been looking, that's what I've been inside for, the chisel for. I dolloped that down years ago to easily bump up the, see, a sideways step. The reason I'm doing it, it's easier to bump up there and turn right rather than come in and try and get up this slope. Because when it's raining, the back wheel gets slipping. So I'll put a slope there after I've sewn the bottom of the door off. I was wondering when it all sets. Back to work Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Forecast nice weather, so hopefully it'll be solid by Monday. Famous last words. I hope I've not made too sloppy a mix. It looks sloppy, but that's actually quite stiff. The water settles, doesn't it? Right, so I'll chisel this off. I'm not going to do it with my helmet on. Meant to be on holiday. Just mixing that. I was knackered. But even my brother's got me uncle's cement mixer when he died, but loading a cement mixer up's a pain in the arse. You still have to shovel it around after. Right, Blackie, don't jump down, you'll get cement on your paws, silly. Go back up here. No, come up here. Blackie, 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 Blackie. Go back up. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Up. Come on, silly. I don't want you down here. Goodbye. Right, I'll carry on. Carry on shoveling. Well, I've sort of just finished. What do you mean it's crap? It's rustic like that little wall was, with the uneven sides. I'm just wondering when it's going to dry. Perhaps one of my viewers can advise me, because Paul in Clitheroe does this for a living. How long does it take to dry? I was going to put them two there as well, but it would have been raised up. Don't put your paws in it, Blackie. Goodbye. Goodbye. Stepped on it all. I should have blocked that off, shouldn't I? But Mum's just been with some cordial. I said, what are you going to do with that cat thing? I said, well, I was going to move the hinge, move it up, cut some more out, but I just had a brainwave. Are you going to tread on it, like Bobby? Come on, goodbye, it's alright. Little baby. Yeah, if I don't make the concrete slope where the cat accesses and just leave that and square it off with a bit of sand and cement. I've got a quarter bag left and a little bit of cement left. And leave it, they can just crouch down and get through quite easily. So I'll only have to take about 3 inches off, rather than faff around making a bigger or a new hole. Anyway, I've been doing this for a living. 4 squares and an infill and I'm knackered. I should have wet my feet, but never mind. Right, baby. That's a new litter tray for the cats. I'm getting shut of them too when I finally emptied them. And instead of two that way, just one against the wall. And throw the others away because one's cracked. Plastic deteriorates, doesn't it? Bloody hole in the roof. She never had this installed. Ultra frame, ultralight. 3-bay plastic, it's about 3 inch deep. But why not make it clear instead of that? It's always been dark in here. I got some pies in the fridge. I think I'll make a brew. No biscuits. I'm trying to cut back on biscuits. That's all for today. I want to relax, I'm knackered. Anything else to report? No. Not seen any videos of hurricanes at Blackpool. I wonder if it were cancelled because they're after raising £2,000 and yet they turned me away. I was going to donate 20 quid. And whether it went ahead, I don't know. Well, that's it. Like I said, no bite till that's set. Can't risk disturbing it. I should have started. Oh, it rained though, didn't it? See if it had rained, it would have arsed everything up, but because it's not rained and it's not forecast rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hopefully by Sunday it'll have dried, we shall see. Any advice would be gratefully received. Thank you and goodbye. That's something I forgot. I put that brush there. Why? Because guess what's running around the kitchen at night after little Bobby brought another playmate in, another bloody mouse. I could hear it scratching, and there's yet more mouse crap down there. It can't get in the panelling because I put them pieces of decking there. And the trap, my mum brought down some cheese. I was telling her, have you any? I said, oh no, I don't like cheese apart from on pizzas. I'll bring some little squares down, and that's the fourth one. Because the mouse must creep up, reach across, ease the cheese off without springing the trap. Nothing wrong with the trap, just a crafty bloody mouse, so that's the fourth one. But I've put it on a little hook really tight. Must be either a very light mouse or a little crafty sod. But that nasty smell has come back again. That's bloody rat piss or a mouse piss, so my mum's brought that. What did I do with that, my mum? So, crafty mouse. That's the last piece of cheese. We'll see if it's gone tomorrow. I just had a can of that from Aldi. Piston head, flat tyre, 4.5%, very hoppy. It tastes like bloody cat piss. Although I'll force it down. Cheese and onion pies with gravy. Yes, I'll have them in a bit. I must sit down for a breather. 4 paving stones. How does Paul do it in Clitheroe?